morning guys, Rakai here, back at it again with another video. And today we're going to install the BCBR custom coilovers. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Lord Empire. If you go to lordempire.com and use the coupon code Rakai, you'll get 10% off of the total item. Now, let's go install this. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you guys how long this will take. So let's go look at our time. It is 8:55. Now let's get to it. Alright guys, so before jacking up the car, use these 2x4s to place it behind the rear tires so it doesn't roll back. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is loosen up your lug nuts. I already did that off camera. Now all we have to do is jack up the car. So the car is all jacked up. Alright, so the car is up now. So what you gotta do is put the jack stand right under your car, and then it's gonna be time to remove the floor jack. Alright guys, so the car is on jack stands in the front. Now before doing any type of work on your car, we have to make sure it is safe to work under there. So what we're gonna do is shake the car and see if it's safe and stable. Alright, so I'm shaking it. So it is stable, which means it is safe to work under the car. Now let's get the tires out and let's get it started. Alright guys, so there's 2 bolts here, 1, 2. And there's a line. I don't know if the camera could pick it up, but there's a line here, and there's some tabs that we have to take out. And then we're gonna come to the control arm, and we're gonna take 1 bolt out here, and another one is down right here. And then once we unbolt those, there'll be 3 bolts on top, and we're gonna loosen that up as well. All right, so let's go loosen this up. Okay, so it's very tight. So what I'm gonna do is use the handle of the floor jack and use that as a leverage as I pull up. Alright, so let's put it in here like so. And when you pull up, see how easily it moved up? All you need is leverage. Alright, so everything is unbolted now on the bottom. Now it's time for the top, and unbolt these 3 bolts up. Okay, alright, now this is out. Guys, so here is the comparison from the stock and the BC racing coilovers. So there's a height difference to it as well. Alright, so let's take that and put it in. Alright guys, so according to the instructions, we have to drill the strut tower for the easy access of the dampening adjustment. So in this picture, it says that we have to drill it right there. So if we come over here, so this is our original hole right there, and it says to drill somewhere around here. So that's what we're gonna do, so we could have easy access for the dampening adjustment. Alright guys, so it is in now. All I have to do is tighten this up. Alright guys, so I finished putting on the coilovers on the front side. So let's check the time. It's 12:24. As you can see, let me show you guys what I did. So I tightened up these 3 bolts right here and made a hole over there, so I could use this tool for the dampening. So all you have to do is just place it in here, lock it in, and then you can adjust it. And then I'm gonna show you the underside. So this is how it looks like. And I kept these 2 bolts loose because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adjust the camber once I put the tire on the floor. And that's about it. So I just did the front two. Now I'm gonna put the tire on, and then I'm gonna start on the rear. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so it is now off the jack stands, and this is from the factory settings from the coilovers. It's pretty low. So this is the rear. This is how the stock one looks like, and we have to take those two bolts out, and there's a bolt right there. And then this is the springs that we're gonna replace. So here's the difference between the BC and the stock for the rears. Alright, so here's the stock springs, and this is the BC Racing springs. So we're gonna use this top mount, and we're just gonna put it over here, like that. And then that's the BR one right there, and then the stock one up right there. And this is how it looks like when you take everything out. So there was two bolts right there. You just unscrew those, and that one, the stock one, easily comes out. And then this one, all you have to do was take a bolt out from there, and this one easily comes down, and then this one comes out. And all you have to do is take this one and put it back in there. Alright, let's get to it. Alright guys, so this side is on. I put the springs in over there and the shocks on this side. As you can see, it is looking pretty good. Alright, now it's gonna be time for the next side. Alright guys, so this is the stock shock. So we have to reuse this mounting brace over here. It's super easy to take out, so you just take this cap out like so. Alright, so there's a bolt here. Okay, so once you unscrew this bolt, this will easily come out. Okay, so to take this bolt out, use an Allen key and a 17mm wrench, and it's easy. So hold this Allen key and unscrew it like this. Okay. Unscrew with your hand. Okay, this is out. Now we can remove this, as so. Alright, now we're gonna take this whole part out so we can take the bump step out, as so. Alright, so this is out. Now time to push this out so we can reuse this and this sleeve. Okay, so to take this out, get your BR Racing coilovers and it's like this, and then put it in as so, and then we're gonna push it down. Okay. Okay, so this is pushed out. Now we have to, all we do is just pull this out. Okay, now this is out. Now what we can do is take this this stock one and use it, flip this over like this and use it as so. Now our rods are protected from all the dust and dirt. See that? All right, now it's time to install this part. All right, so I'm gonna take this sleeve and put it in here first, and then we'll put it onto the BC coilovers. All right, so just slide this in as so. Okay, once you hear that click, it's in. All right, so now grab the shock and take this and just slide it over here as so. Let's align it. All right, so now this is in. This stock one will protect the rods in here from like dust and dirt. And as you can see, now we'll take the bolt that was on here and tighten it up. Once all this is tied up, and then we could go install this shock into the car. Alright guys, so it is all done, all tightened up, and it's ready to go. All 4 sides are done. Guys, so all 4 of them is installed. There you go. Alright guys, so all 4 sides are installed. Now this is the factory setting, and the front, I think the factory setting for the front is perfect, as you can see here. But the back, yeah, it needs to be lowered a little bit more. So I'm gonna go play around with the settings and drop it down at least 2 inches. All right, stay in tuned. This is your boy Rakai. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time.